For more analysis of today's hearings, let's bring in Kan Nawaday, a former federal prosecutor for the Southern District of New York. Thanks once again for joining us, Kan. So in the earlier hearings, we really saw the committee lean heavily on the taped testimony from former Attorney General Bill Barr in order to really establish that Trump was aware that his allegations of fraud were false. How do you feel that the committee did with regard to shifting the focus today to talk about Trump then pressuring the Department of Justice?
I think it was a seamless transition. You're absolutely right. We started with Barr earlier testifying about how he told Trump that all these allegations were false. And now we have the pressure campaign. And I think the DOJ, former DOJ officials really went in great detail and set forth methodically how they were pressured at every step to do something that was false and to do something based on false premises.
And we also heard from a witness today who detailed a phone call in December, and I want to quote him, where he said that the president just say it was corrupt and leave the rest to me. How strong do you feel that the case was made today, again, implicating the former president directly in trying to subvert the results of the election?
That is a vital piece of evidence. That is so telling, right? Because essentially you have the president of the United States telling the top cop in the United States, just make it up. Just make it up. I'll take care of the rest. Just say the lie. And based on that lie, I'll take care of it. And it's in my mind, a devastating piece of evidence.
Anything surprise you today or fall shorter or flatter than you thought?
I think the surprising thing is what happened outside of the hearings that we heard about from yesterday with respect to the search warrant on kind of the main person of interest during the hearings, Jeffrey Clark. What I've been trying to follow is who are the other co-conspirators, right? We had a previous hearing where clearly it was Eastman is a co-conspirator. Today, it's Jeffrey Clark. And lo and behold, DOJ executes a search warrant on Jeffrey Clark's home yesterday.
And what do we think that they might have been looking for inside his home?
When somebody obtains a search warrant on a piece of property, a judge has to decide there's probable cause to believe that there's been a crime committed and there's going to be evidence of a crime there. We don't know what crime it is, but we do know those two things, that a judge has determined there may be evidence of crime at Jeffrey Cohen's home.
And so what's interesting here is that Clark's home, right?
Oh, yes, yeah. Clark's home, right.
What's interesting here is that with regard to the hearings, they were expected to continue next week, but now they've delayed them until mid-July because they say that they're actually getting new information and that they need to investigate. How significant is that?
I think that is so significant, and this is the reason. I think when we all started with these hearings, we thought, okay, they've got all their evidence, now they're ready. But actually, it's been proceeding like a grand jury investigation, an active grand jury investigation, where in real time, they're getting new evidence. And remember, Linsey, they put up a tip line saying, hey, if you have any evidence, come to us. And guess what? It looks like people have been coming to them.
And your reaction with regard to the officials saying that they would have stepped down if Trump would have replaced the acting attorney general?
I thought that was heroic. I thought today's testimony was so sobering about how close we came to basically the institution of the DOJ being gutted and its credibility being gutted. But for the conduct of those former DOJ officials, we would have been in a bad spot.
Kan Nawaday, appreciate your insight as always.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.